It doesn't have to be a bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well. But we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. It doesn't have to be a bad day if they turn you down. If you shoot your shot, Father, and we will be so proud. Just no incels, incest, weird shit with your pets, killing spiders, starting fires, sounding 50 at recess. No begging in the chat, no fedora hats, don't let your day walk all over you like you are a doormat. No co-leaders, we are great secret keepers. Father will do his best to stop you from being a people pleaser. Come in and have a good time, call him up and get in line. After Father we all pine communion, but without the wine we promise it will be just fine, cause he is the divine. This is your sign to join the down bad hotline. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. Our Father who art in Chicago, best be thy name. It doesn't have to be a bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well. But we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. It doesn't have to be a bad day if they turn you down. If you shoot your shot, Father, and we will be so proud. Just no incels, incest, weird shit with your pets, killing spiders, starting fires, sounding 50 at recess. No begging in the chat, no fedora hats, don't let your day walk all over you like you are a doormat. No co-leaders, we are great secret keepers. Father will do his best to stop you from being a people pleaser. Come in and have a good time, call him up and get in line. After Father we all pine communion, but without the wine we promise it will be just fine, cause he is...
Oh god. Hello! Why is this fucked up? Immediately we have issues. There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I gotta fix the goddamn... You can't chew that. I'm gonna have to kick you out. My cat's being immediately a nuisance. Hey! That's not a toy. That's my mic. Alright, 1 second. We'll pull this up. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. There we go. Is it fixing itself? Better be. Why am I at an angle now? Oh, what a nightmare this day is going to be already. Give me a second, guys. Jesus Christ. Filters. Edit filters. This. All right, that kind of helps. This. All right, we're looking good? We're looking good. Okay. Hello, everybody. Give me 1 second. I was having cat issues a few seconds ago, so I'm a little behind. But we're getting there. I'm going to bring up the Twitch so I can read the chat, because God forbid I can read it on my own screen because my eyes are dog shit. There we go. Okay, what is this? Is my cat. People call in and ask for down bad advice, and I give it to them. That's what this is. And we do it through Discord, which I'm about to enter right now. Bum, 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 bum. What are you chewing on? Oh my god, you're a nuisance. Hold on. Online. In chat. How many people we got waiting? 10 out of 10. Love to hear it. Next up, confession booth. Let's get going. Are we ready? I should wait a little bit longer. You guys want to see the cat? Okay. Hey, sunshine. Hi. Her name is Abra, like abracadabra, and I love her more than life. And she's very cuddly. But she doesn't want to be held right now, so I'm going to put her down. Go ahead. Go do your thing. Go ahead. Anyway, the Discord link. Can someone throw in the Discord link if you don't have it? Darker than the night. I know, she's my little puma. My little puma girl. How do you have this again? What even is this? That's going in my pocket for now, because you're a nightmare. Oh, sweet Jesus, I'm going to have to take her out of the room. You relax. You relax. Anyway, let's get into our first call. Don't have any messages from Rowan, so we should be good. All right. Up first is Cohen. Cohen?
Hello?
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Good. Fine. My cat's a nightmare. What can I do for you?
So I have a bit of a long story. I'll try to keep it short though. Pretty much ever since I'm trying to think of a good way to start this without sounding weird. So I have a pretty much ginormous crush on this girl, and I've
Real
had
quick,
this.
I'm gonna have to make you pause because my cat's chewing on electronics, and I'm just gonna get her out of the room. 1 second. Come on, bud. Come on. All right. So, pretty big crush on a girl.
Yes. I went to elementary school with this girl, and I didn't really know her that well in elementary school, but junior year, which is the recent year of high school, came around. We had the same class. She was really nice, and I just developed a really big crush on her. And I got her Snap. We started doing streaks. We're at like over 100-day streaks now. Feeling pretty good about it. But I just want an opinion outside of my friend group on this, because I've told this to people in my friend group, but they just keep saying you got this. But I just want like someone that like doesn't know the situation well about it, just to get like an opinion on it.
Okay.
So long story short, most conversations I have with her are just end in her like just kind of just leaving me on open, which sucks. And I try to like keep the conversation going as much as possible without seeming like I'm just trying to like talk to her only. I don't want to be like annoying like that. But the killer here is August 1st, when it was National Girlfriend Day. Me and my friends were just kind of joking around, send like we're all single, and we have like a group chat. So I was going to send snap to them saying Happy Girlfriend Day, but I accidentally sent it to my crush, and she sent me nice with a picture of her doing a thumbs up. And I don't know what to do.
That's a pretty big red flag.
Yeah.
In terms of probably not the move.
Yeah, and I don't want to just DM her saying it's an accident, because it's already too late now, and I just felt too like embarrassed to just DM her in the beginning about it.
Well, regardless, even if you did it on accident, you shot your shot, right?
Yeah,
so
it happened.
That happens, and sometimes it doesn't work out. And that's where we're at right now. That's the bare bones of it. But it's not that big of a deal, dog. I mean, next time do it on purpose, But, you know, she gave you the put down, at least as nice as she could. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she gave you the
The
signals without calling you an idiot.
the thing is that like almost like every single time like we're sending snaps back and forth and stuff, like we probably at least send snaps back and forth at least like twice a week, if not more, which I'm usually the one starting, which is just kind of sucky. But um, every time she usually just ends it off just with her doing a picture with a thumbs up, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I'm really bad at taking signals because I do believe she had a crush on me in the beginning of the school year because she was way more active in talking to me, which sucks.
Well, it seems like she kind of just likes you as a person, not
I
romantically.
know.
That's what I'm getting out of this as a third party,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Yeah,
probably
because
not what you want to hear, but it seems
no, I
like
mean
what's
I just
happening.
need someone to tell me because all my friends are like, you can do this. She might be into you still, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, if she's sending stuff like this, I really don't think she is.
Le-
But I mean,
Once again, though, so did the school year just start?
no, my school year is gonna start like 2 weeks from now.
Okay, well, regardless, you're already losing, aka you have nothing to lose. If you want to,
Hmm.
I think it's not working out. But if you are going to sit there and worry about it this much, you might as well ask. And you already look like a dipshit, right? We're
Hmm.
already goofing up. So if you just like straight
Yeah,
up be like, "Hey, just by the way, I think you're cute," and then she hits you with the like, "Thanks, thumbs up, whatever the fuck," then you can back out. But
yeah,
why leave a question on the table? Because you're going to be thinking about that for at least next 6 months.
that's,
Might as well just
that's
fucking
true. Yeah.
go for it. And all your homies, like, they're all kind of making you do it. And then, like, if it doesn't work out, they're
Mhm.
not going to make fun of you. And if they do, you're like, you fucking told me to do it. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that'll probably be what happened. But the thing is though, even though I've known her known her at least well since the beginning of my junior year, I honestly to God do not know if she has a boyfriend or even if she's like a lesbian or something. I honestly to God do not know, and that's the main part that scares me.
Well, why does that scare you more than you personally getting rejected?
Because I don't want to look like a dumbass.
You're looking like a dumbass. That's what dating is looking like
I
a
know.
dumbass over and over and over again. You're going to look like, if she has a boyfriend, then, like, whoopsie daisy, she probably should have fucking brought that up.
Hmm.
Like, obviously she knows you're kind of into her, and if she doesn't bring that up, that's on her. And if she's a lesbian, that's like the best way to get rejected because it was never on the fucking table in the first place.
Yeah. It's the same thing has happened to me for the lesbian. That's also a thing. Like I had a giant crush back freshman year on this other girl, and she was a lesbian. But I did not ask her out though, which is the good part. But I I didn't know she was a lesbian, which kind of funny though.
Two of the girls I dated in middle school became lesbians.
Yeah, all the lesbian girls are I somehow become friends with automatically, which is just kind of funny.
Because there's a lot less pressure because
Hmm.
they're not putting out signals and it's easier to get in because there's no
Hmm.
tension and then you fall in love with them and then da 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 da. But here we are now.
Yeah,
Shoot your
yeah.
fucking shot, bro. We both know you
All
should do it.
right. I know. It's just been like on my mind since
Yes.
like all summer. I had nothing to do, so I've just been like trying to just do whatever I can to see if she's remotely interested in me.
The best way to let feelings fade is to crush them and destroy them like they're
Hmm.
in a compactor. So
Yeah.
this is a good way to do that. Or fuck it, 1 out of 1,000,000 chance she's like, oh yeah, I do like you. So, whatever.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Still starting up anyway.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
All right.
All right?
Yeah. All right. Also, I just want to say is that you when you were holding up the cat earlier with you showing the stream, that the face you were making was just kind of funny because you were just blank staring into space while holding up the cat.
That's what I do. She puts me into a state of bliss.
That cat and just the consensus in everyone in chat is the cat adorable.
That
So
kid, it's a fantastic. I love her so much. She's still a kitten, and I just found out she's a lot older than they thought she was. So she's gonna be a little
oh really?
small cat, which is fucking fantastic.
Oh okay.
Which is what I
That's
was looking
nice.
for. But on to the next person. Bless your heart, son.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.
Have a good one. Also, just found out that I wasn't a mod in the Discord, Rowan, for a very long time, because of my fault. He gave me permission to be a mod in my own down bad Discord. I just never did it because I just assumed he never gave it to me. But it's I needed to do two-person authentication. So now I have a lot of power in the Discord. So don't fucking make fun of me in the meme chat because I know you fuckers are doing that. Anyways, Purple, how you doing, bud?
Oh, hold on. All right, sorry. Hello? Okay. So, I need help, right?
Right.
So, there's this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nothing serious, right? We're like fucking going in a sophomore year, like nothing big has happened, right?
Right.
But like we kind of like each other and we've been talking for a little bit. But like one day we were like just chilling in our house watching YouTube. And then the video we were watching, the person made a comment. I don't know, like, I forget the context, but they said like, it's cringier than like collecting Funko Pops. And then the girl pauses and she's like, "Oh, dude, like side tangent. Fucking people who collect Funko Pops are like they kind of weird me out, right?" And I do, right? I collect. I have like 60, I think.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, I think.
Yeah, we have. I called in fucking months ago,
Right.
but I haven't told her that. So like now she made that comment, and I like don't want to bring it up, but like eventually she's gonna find out, and it's gonna be really awkward, and I don't know what to do.
What are you gonna do when she like if it goes well, she's gonna find out.
Yeah, what if she doesn't know?
If she doesn't find out,
Yeah,
dude, isn't this like one of your passions?
well, yeah, but like I don't have to talk about it.
I guess, but if you're changing yourself for a relationship, she made a dumb little comment. If she likes you enough, she's gonna be like making fun of you about the Funko Pops, so that's gonna be a part of your relationship. Does that make sense? Funko Pops,
Yeah,
if it's a good enough relationship, if she likes you enough, the Funko Pops are gonna be a roadblock, not a fucking, or not a it's gonna be a bump, not a roadblock. Like if she's that upset by the Funko Pops, you're probably not in a good relationship to begin with. So make a joke out of it. Maybe start dating, then bring it up. But hiding the Funko Pops from her for a long time, that's going to be so weird if you're like 6 months down the line and then she opens up the cabinet and they spill down on her like an infomercial selling bowls. Like, you're going to look like a dipshit and then you're going to have to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was just hiding." And then it becomes a weird, way bigger thing than it originally was. You just collect fucking figurines. Who gives a shit?
but like, what if I don't tell her, and then like things work out, and then like, but I do, and then uh, wait. But then if I do tell her and then like it ends there, but like I could have gotten it. Could have like talked to her longer if I just like don't tell her. And then there's like, you know,
Purple. How old are you?
I'm 15.
Yeah, I talk about 15, like the mentality of 15-year-old where you're just like, I'll do anything to have a girl. If you want to give up and deal with the drama and have all this bullshit and create a web of nonsense just to get a girl, do that. You're 15. That's what 15-year-olds do. I'm just saying life is going to be a lot better for you if you do what I said. But fuck it. If you want to lie just to have a girl and then learn from your mistakes, I'm not going to stop you from doing that.
So you're encouraging me to lie about it?
Yeah, fuck it. Swim upstream. See what happens.
All right, cool. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one, Purple.
You too.
I can only do so much. Hey, first stream, how goes it? Well, we immediately had technical issues. I saw the stream froze. The audio was fucked up. Apparently, it played 4 ads off the rip. My cat started chewing electronics. I had to kick her out of the room. I had lint all over my shirt. I was late to the stream. We lost a lot of viewers when the stream shit itself, but it's fine. We're doing great. We're having a fun day. That's how it's going. Onion, goddamn, how many times are you gonna get in this? Fresh, I think was next up. Hi, Fresh. Freshy. Also, hi, Coffee Cake. I saw you in the chat. Fresh.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. What's up?
Hello. Okay, how do I do this?
Where are you from?
From Moldova.
Okay. I couldn't point that out on the map. I'm American, but what can I do for you?
Okay, so basically I'm 19 and like there's this one girl that I confessed to like 3 years ago. It up because she wanted some time to think.
Right.
And after a week, I was like, okay, can you just give me an answer? And I kind of fucked it up because she basically said no, that she wasn't ready for a relationship yet. But like a year ago, we talked about that situation and said that if I just waited a bit longer, then we would have been a couple. Fast forward a couple of times, I've had a girlfriend. I broke up with her. But now like some of the feelings start coming back even after so long, and I've broken up with my last girlfriend like almost half a year ago.
Okay.
And like today I was out with this girl, and like we were on a bench, like there was nobody around us, and her mom called her, and I was like in her, like my head was on her lap, and she just starts moving her hand around all my face, playing with my hair and all that stuff, and I just I don't know, I lost myself.
Yeah, that'll make you melt.
Yeah.
So?
the the thing is that I need to go to university in 2 months,
Oh.
and
No.
I don't know if
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I should make a move or not.
So, I don't know how university works in Moldova. Is it close
No,
by?
I have to go to another country.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, you should probably not make the move. You're 18, right?
19.
19. Are you going to be a freshman? Or
Yep.
okay. So, you're gonna not want a girlfriend. Is she also going to college?
Next year.
Okay. So, I'm not saying that you're going to be like a slut and you're going to sleep around, and you might be, who knows? People change. But in terms of having a girlfriend, the long distance, you're going to have a lot of temptations. You're going to see a lot of people have fun. You're going to be stuck in your room. Freshman year is when you explore who you want, what you're trying to find. I really always suggest going into freshman year single. Maybe when you come back Christmas break, or whenever you guys, I don't know if you guys celebrate Christmas in Moldova,
Yeah.
but whenever you come back, winter break, and you think she's still the one, go for it. But I would hold off until at least then. I don't think it's a good idea to go into college and like you start dating her and then you just leave. Like it's
Yeah,
that's
that's the problem.
the most important
I'm wondering
time.
if we,
Okay, sorry, keep cutting you off.
I was wondering if maybe I should like have one of those like short relationships, maybe at least to
I mean-
I don't know, quench my thirst to say.
I'm set. Like if you lay down the line for her and say what you're expecting out of the situation, you know what I mean? If you don't get her hopes up that you're going to continue to keep dating her, that's fine. I think it's okay to, if you just want to have like a little fling, have a little relationship, but you have to explain that to her because otherwise you're going to hurt her and she doesn't deserve that. So that's
Yeah.
that's the only thing I would put out front. If you want to do that, I think that's absolutely fine. But, my big gripe is going to college with a girl you just started dating. Even if you were going on vacation for 3 weeks, it's still really hard because that's like the time you're supposed to be sending. You're in the honeymoon phase. You should be together. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to
I
leave you
had
with.
something like that with my last GF, and like she didn't want to see each other in the winter break.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good.
Uh,
All right.
By the way, Moldova is between Romania and Ukraine.
I could point out Ukraine because of the war, but
Yeah.
the other two, I'm lost without a paddle. Good luck though. I know you're in a pretty
Thank you,
contentious
Father.
part of the world, and I wish you the best of luck with this girl.
Thank you.
Have a good one. How many people are in the queue? 50? That's a lot of people. Holy shit. Has it always been like that? I don't think so. I think it was at 10 before. But I guess we're opening it up. We're not going to get through 50 people. Up next. I'm sorry, in terms of the order I go in, I'm trying to remember who came in first. I will get to all of you. Zoa, how you doing?
Hello?
That's an adorable profile picture. Is that your cat?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, sad. Well, what can I do for you?
Well, I just finished my grade 7 school year, and I met this girl in 5th grade, and I sat next to her during class, and we started talking and got along. But because of COVID and online school, we didn't see each other till grade 7.
Okay.
So at the start of grade 7, we sat next to each other again and got to know each other much more. But fast forwarding to June, I started having a crush on her, and that's how I found out that I liked girls.
Okay.
And she's my first crush. I haven't come out to anyone. I'm really scared to, and I haven't told anyone I liked her. And at the same time, he can like start a conversation with like anyone, and he gets along with everyone. They started talking more often, and whenever we were talking, he would join in on the conversation, and I'd be like a third wheel.
Okay.
So that made me a little jealous and a little upset. So I know we're all just friends, but is it okay if I like feel that way?
Yes, it's okay to feel that way, 100%. It's not.
But should I tell him?
I think that, well, yes, I think you should tell him in terms of, first of all, you're just a kid. You're young. And, like, this stuff happens all the time where friends start dating other friends and you like that person first. And even if you brought it up, they still went for it, da-da-da-da. I'm not going to say it's clear up a lot of things, but I think it would make it easier for you if you told him and said, like, hey, listen, I have a crush on her, and however it goes from there. But in terms of, coming out and all that, I don't know how it is in your country. In America, I think it's probably a little bit easier. But I'm not very well versed. Like, I'm very good at heterosexual relationship advice because that's what I know. When it comes to coming out and things like that, I don't, like, I would really wish you'd reach out to someone on the internet who's versed, knows how to help with that situation. Because I would love, like,
Yeah.
I could give you advice. I just don't know if it's the right advice, and I don't want to ruin anything for you because that would be awful if I just talked out of my ass and be like, yeah, come out to everyone, and all of a sudden your life's ruined. I don't want to do that. But I think if they love you, they'll accept you. If you're in a religious household, that's a little bit different. But especially your friends in 7th grade, fucking, if they're homophobic to you, what's going on in their household? Like,
they're not homophobic, but I've been straight my whole life until now.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'd be kind of surprising.
So
for
what?
them.
It's not like they're gonna be like, oh my god, and everyone's gonna run out of the room and then fucking. I mean, like, yeah, maybe it'll be a left turn, it'll be a shock, but whatever. Is that like, what do you do with your friends that's so heterosexual that it's gonna change the dynamic? You're not gonna go see Top Gun movies anymore. Like, what's that gonna really change? Once again, I don't, I'm talking out of my ass, but in my personal opinion, even if it's gonna be a little different, it's not gonna be like, how does that affect them at all?
True.
Especially the guy fella, especially the girl. Like, if she's not gay, whatever. That's how it turns out.
She is.
Okay, then what the fuck? If she's fully gay?
Well, she's questioning.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, that's a pretty big green flag in the sense that you should at least shoot your shot. And this guy, he's a little out of his league here. There's 2 lesbians in the friend group, and he has no fucking clue what the fuck's going on. So,
Okay, thank you, Father.
no problem. Just tell people you trust and love. That's what I would say.
Thank you.
No problem. Where are you from, by the way?
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Okay, all right. So French Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Bless your heart.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. More ads? Dude, I don't know. Okay, let me check. Doesn't say ads are running. Why does it say my stream's still unstable? I haven't dropped in a bit, right? I just got back. What the fuck? I can hear you when ad comes up. Dude, my stream is all fucked up right now. I don't know what's going on. This is on Twitch side. Anyways, up next, Onion. You've been in here a little bit. Onion. Onion. Hi. I heard you open the door. What's going on?
I'm just walking outside, so I'm not as scared to talk that loud.
What did we talk about last time?
My crush.
Your crush, right? Okay.
So I'm not going to continue that now.
Okay.
But I am going to continue on the story I told you before that.
Okay, which is?
My ex-best friend who ditched me and lied about it.
Right. Right, yes.
So I added her back on Snapchat and we talked. And we aren't friends, but we aren't like not friends.
Right.
You know?
You're not
And
enemies.
she has a boyfriend. And that was a big part of their relationship before I became friends with her.
Right.
And he has been sort of flirting with me. Like winking at me and shit like that.
Oh.
And I don't really know what to do about it because she made him block all the girls in our school on Snapchat and Instagram and TikTok and everywhere. So there's no possible way I can reach him. And he walks away every time I try to talk to him in real life because I think he's scared that she'll notice. But when she's not in the room, he keeps winking at me. And then they make out publicly a lot. And when they do, he looks at me throughout the whole thing, and it's really weird.
It sounds like a healthy, normal relationship.
Yeah, definitely. They're broken up 4 times.
Yeah, okay.
And they've been together
So
2 years.
how old is everyone in this situation?
15.
Yeah, okay. They're on a whirlwind of toxicity. They probably have some troubles going on at home. I wouldn't involve yourself in the situation. If you want to, I wouldn't even suggest this. You could let her know. Leave him alone. Don't even fucking worry about him. He's just a toxic piece of shit. But in terms of her, you know, you can let her know that he's doing these things. But if you don't want to involve yourself in that drama, then don't. Like, I don't know why you'd, you know, really connect yourself to that. But at the end of the day, it's not your goddamn problem. If it's making you personally uncomfortable, which it seems like it is, then you bring it up. And if he's not going to talk to you, you bring it up to her and say, hey, listen, he's doing these creepy things. I don't want to be any part of this.
Yeah, I want to like bring it up to her, but I'm scared
I get that.
because yeah, but no, it's not because of the drama at all. I don't care about drama. But I'm scared that she'll like think I'm trying to ruin the relationship because I'm angry about what she did or anything, and she'll tell her friends because her friends are fucking scary. They when we were arguing, they literally sent me threats.
Okay, well, here's what I would do. If you bring proof, you'll be fine. So, kids got their phones nowadays. You could, if he's making out with her and he's staring at you, try and record that shit or get someone else to. And then you could show that to her and be like, he's doing this all the time and he's winking at me. If you bring proof to the situation, that would help, right?
Yeah.
Think that'd be the best move.
Yeah, it probably would. But it's hard because when she notices that I'm in the room, she makes them walk out. But when she does notice, she doesn't care at all. And yeah,
Both of these people suck, Onion.
I know, but at the same time, like when I was friends with her, she was probably the best friend I've ever had. She was like super kind.
Well, it seems a little two-faced, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is what year are you?
Grade 9.
Oh my God! So you're in high school?
I think.
Yeah. You grade 9 through 12. Okay, so this is ridiculous. When does school year start or end for you? Are you into the school year?
No, it starts on the 17th of August.
So you're starting grade 9 in August.
No, I'm starting grade 10.
Okay. This is ridiculous for grade 10. This is unbelievable nonsense. That's weird and gross. You're 15 in high school? I guess you are. Yeah, you're 16 when you hit. So whatever, fuck it. You need to get away from this friend group. These are just bad people in your life, and it's more drama, and it's concerning you, and this guy's a piece of shit, and she's toxic, and it's just all so bad. Like, you deserve more than this, than dealing with this kind of BS.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, you do. Don't say I guess so. But, you know, keep an avenue out, because the more you stick around, I know you have to be in the room because it's high school, but just, this guy's a fucking creep. If you can't tell her, tell somebody, and he'll step in, or she'll step in. But this is... You shouldn't be going through this. This is gross.
But it's so hard just stepping out of the room because I've been friends with both of them for so long.
No,
and it just
well, that's the thing.
sucked.
That's the thing. It sucks, and that's what I always tell people. High school is when people kind of really show their true colors because they got all these hormones and they're trying to be someone they're not, and they're trying to conform the best they can, and they'll cut people down just to do that. It seems like what these people are doing is just very self-centered. They don't care about you or at the very least most other people. And that's not someone you want around you. And they're kind of showing their true colors to you. And I know you've known them for a long time, but people change. And they change very hard in high school. I had to go through that, and it seems like you're going through that too. So over the next couple months, you know, take inventory on the situation. If it gets worse, step away. If it gets better and you feel like you could talk about it to them. But at the end of the day, you need to remove yourself from these type of people. And it seems hard, but it'll get a lot easier once you start doing it.
yeah. But when we were younger, like 12 years old or something, he had a girlfriend. Sorry, and at the last month of their relationship, he kept doing the same thing, like flirting with me.
Yeah,
But she lived about, I think, 3 hours away.
This guy.
So he could do it like without being scared or anything.
Yeah, he's a whore. This man's a whore. He doesn't care about the person he's dating. He doesn't care if it hurts them. He just wants to get attention from a bunch of people. He's not a good person.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, once school starts up, it'll be a little bit more on the table and you'll be able to visualize what the hell's going on. But right now, just fucking step away for the moment. You got a couple more weeks before school starts. Just take some time for yourself, all right?
School starts next week.
Well, you got 1 week. Regardless, until these things happen again, bring it in. All right?
Okay,
All right, Onion. Call back if things get worse, okay?
I will.
All right. Bless your heart.
Thank you. You too.
Good golly, what a piece of shit. City bow! City bow! High school sucks. It does suck. It changes people. It makes people different. Death, Skippy, you've been in here for a while. Hey, Death.
Oh, shit.
What up, Skippy?
Hey.
What's going on?
So, I guess, let me pause this. Hang on. Mine's like a two-parter here, I guess. It might be a little over your head, but I'm going to say it anyway.
All right.
So, I'll put it this way. I'm 22. I'm a pilot, so it's kind of the
You're
background
a
here.
pilot at 22? Are you in the military?
No, I work for an airline.
Doesn't that take a long time to become a pilot?
It took 6 years for me and a fuckload of money. Let me put it that way. I'll be paying my student loans off till I die.
When did you start? I'm not good at math. You started at like what, 18?
16, 17.
That's insane. All right, good for you regardless, but okay, go ahead.
Anyway, so I'm always off on the road anyway. So long story short, I've always been, I guess, like it's called type A personality, where it's always like, if I want something, I go get it. Anyway, so back to when I was in high school, this is kind of where it started. I feel like I was dating this girl I met at where I worked. I was saving up money to put myself through school, and long story short, she got pregnant. So let's see, I was 16, 17 at the time. I have a baby face, and I was growing gray hairs
Right?
from this
Yeah.
instance. So long story short, I was gonna drop out, get another job, take away all that money that I had saved up to pay for this, and then she miscarried. So after that happened, that put a strain on our relationship, and I refused to have sex with her to try to think with my big head instead of my small head.
Okay, smart, yeah.
Long story short, I was with that girl for probably 2 years. After a while, I eventually broke, and we did it again. Well, this time she lied to me to tell me that she was pregnant, and went as far to make me. I was getting ready to tell my mother. I haven't told anybody. She made me pick out the name. We were going to We were gonna get this apartment. Long story short, I figured out that she lied to me at that point, so
Oh my god.
I just said fuck all dating and completely focused on my career from that point.
It makes sense, the pilot thing. Okay, yeah, that all
Right,
comes
yeah.
full circle.
So that was 6 years ago. So now I'm at this point where I'm gone, 4, 5, 6 days out of the week, and I was stupid. All these people in college, these are where they meet these girls and stuff, and I was dumb. I probably turned away a couple at least, just for stupid shit.
Right.
However, now that I'm done, I just got hired there recently, and I have a lot of free time to think. I guess I'm having like an existential crisis here because I've wasted all this time, and I'm gonna be gone. It's gonna be hard to find somebody. Everybody says to go get hobbies. It's hard to have a hobby when your days are Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday,
In the air.
rotating schedule off.
Yeah.
So, but
Do you want me to chime in? Because I can give you the advice.
yeah, go ahead.
But-
Yeah.
So I did the same exact thing as you. I had a terrible relationship in high school. Did this kind of the same shit you were talking about. Not to that degree, but a lot of that stuff. Went to college, banged around. I didn't, I wasn't machismo. I wasn't getting it done. But I had options to date, and I just wouldn't date them. And then I got out of college, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm never gonna meet another person again. Like that was it. Like I just sit in my room. I had 2 jobs after college that were just work from home. Never left. Never went out to bars. All my college friends, you slowly start hanging out with the people you used to. Everyone gets busy. Life changes. There's a song about it. I can't remember. Stop This Train by John Mayer. Horrible song to listen to when you're sad. But regardless, I was fucking devastated. But
Right.
I realized that a big thing was, it's kind of thing like it's always right in front of you. Like, so for me, it was, I had friends on the internet, and I never saw that as an option. And you're traveling around a lot, but everyone knows that, like, people in the chat, are already horny for you. I don't know if if you've noticed, but just being a pilot, you got that going. At the end of this call, I do want you to do the pilot thing where you say like, folks, we're gonna. But at the end of the day, one, you have that going for you. Two, my mom has 2 gal pals, and they both have married to pilots just by chance, and they still make it work. It's just one of those things that, you know, you have someone in your life that understands that. Like, I'm in a long distance relationship right now, and we both have an understanding. But you're in a situation where there's a lot of people in your industry, a lot of, you know, that will be understanding of that. You know, you work in an airport, you go to different cities all the time. You're going to meet people. You're in an industry where you're going to meet a lot of people. And it's just the fact of finding someone who's okay with what you do, but you're not doomed. It's not like you're, you know, working in a cubicle with a bunch of people you fucking hate. You're in a pretty good position in terms of meeting new people. So I think you're in your head a little bit with this, and you just started the new job. You're going to see that like, oh shit. One, people think it's hot what I do. You wear that hat to a fucking McDonald's and you're going to get some looks. And then two, you're going to be traveling around a lot. You're going to have layovers, and you're going to be stuck in some city. You're going to be sitting at a bar every once in a while. Things are going to happen. Don't get in your own head about this, bro. It seems I was where you were fucking 7 months ago, and I have a girlfriend now. It's just one of those things where like, just put yourself in these situations, and you'll realize you have a lot more going on than you think you do.
Right. Yeah, I get that. I know it's hard because there is a lot of downtime. There's a lot of time to think. But what people say about pilots on Tinder and stuff, that's a lie. I can attest to that.
What do they say about pilots?
Nope. That they make a lot of money and then they get a lot of girlfriends or a lot of chicks. That's cap. All of it's cap.
I didn't think they made a lot of money. Who just did that? Thank you, Bet My Fortune, for the sub. I didn't say that they made a lot of money, and I didn't know it's like when you think of pilots getting laid, you think of like the 1950s with all like the cute little stewardesses, and they're walking around like Catch Me If You Can, like fucking strolling the bag and just being like, hey, how you doing? And everyone salutes them or whatever the fuck. But still, it's a genuine profession that people find attractive. Like, I'm an internet priest. Hard to explain to a girl. My brother sells insurance. You know, it's not sexy. Being a pilot, at the end of the day, has some sex appeal to it. I'm not saying it's going to people aren't going to fucking sleep with you because you're a pilot, but it's an opener, you know? Especially if you're sitting at at an airport and you're sitting next to a pilot. You want to talk to them. You know what I mean? It's a good in.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely true. Walking through the airport, people stop me all the time. That
Yes.
does get annoying.
I'm sure it does get annoying, but at least, you know, once in a while it's going to be a girl. So,
yeah, hopefully.
yeah, you have honestly, and like you said, the downtime is the worst time whenever you're in these kind of funks because you're like, then you try not to think about it. You put it on a TV show. You end up not watching the TV show, just thinking about it in the back of your head, whatever the fuck you're thinking about that's sad. Life's about to really open up for you. So at least take 6 months to reevaluate what's going on. And then if it's still shitty, call me again. But I really think that things are going to move around for you, bro.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, all we can do is hope, but when a girl finally you meet a girl in your industry and you're interested in her and you don't know what's going on, think about me and think about I told you so. That's all I ask.
And one last thing, everybody makes fun of your mustache. Be happy with that. I can't grow a mustache. I look like fucking Pedro. So whenever they give you shit about that,
well, listen,
at least you can have facial hair.
Well, first of all, the kids who are making fun of me about my mustache are definitely all like 15. So I'm fine with that. But it's also, you know, I'm the one I post the jokes. So I'm fine with it. It's just that I get upset because originally the joke was Post Malone's mustache looks like two capybaras kissing. And then someone said it on the call, and then he obviously stole that joke, which I didn't know. And now people are posting me pictures of Post Malone saying, look, you have the same mustache. It's like, no, I have Post Malone's mustache. Anyways, that's my only gripe with the situation. But I appreciate that. I'm starting to have, what's that shit that Jada Smith has?
Alopecia?
Yeah, I got alopecia of the beard suddenly, so I'm going to have to get some injections or some shit, and hopefully I don't lose the mustache. But we have time before that. Now, please, before I let you go, can you give me a little pilot speak?
Oh, God. What do you want?
I want you... We're taking off at O'Hare, and we're landing in Dallas. Go for it.
Okay. Hang on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please... We'll be taking off in a few moments. I'd like to... Hang on, let me start over. I'm not usually on the right. The captain's the one that makes those fucking calls.
It's fine. You don't have to do it, bro.
I'm here to please, right?
All right.
So it's normally they give the speech like, okay, welcome aboard. This is so-and-so about the flight deck. It'll be probably 45 minutes or so. Want to thank you again for joining whatever flight, and be aware that the flight attendants are my...
You got that part down, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's exactly what happens because it's always like 3 or 4 times and they say it all the time. So.
It's fucking insane. Every time they do it, I'm like, how do you... There's a good Seinfeld joke where he talks about when they're like, we're going to be about 45,000 feet in the air, and then we're going to drop a little bit, and then we're going to maybe a little turbulence in the middle. We're like, that's fine. Just fucking get us where we're going. Like I don't.
Yeah,
You could
every
take
time
3
they do
loop-de-loops.
that, they're looking it up.
Good. I'm glad they're not smart. I got into a lot of trouble back on my
pilots are stupid.
my old TikTok. I made fun of pilots. I made a whole episode on my TikTok about how I think it's all bullshit. And I said like, there's all those buttons in the cockpit. And I know they all do something, but I told them that I think it's all made up and that those are all for show and that there's a button that says fly and one that says land. And like the 2 times I've fucked up on the internet is when I made fun of the Irish because I said the name Sean was stupid and I didn't realize that Gaelic was its own language and they really fucking came for me. And when I made fun of pilots, like I was getting death threats from pilots for saying that they were stupid. So I'm glad you're a good example of a pilot that can take a joke, and you're gonna be doing fine here soon. Just keep a good head on your shoulders.
Ones. There's a lot of dumb ones.
Don't tell me that, because I gotta fly. I gotta fly in a couple weeks, so whatever. I hope you're on my fucking plane.
All right, thanks.
All right, bless your heart, son. He was fun. Let me read the chat a little bit real quick. The mustache is fucking sexy. Thank you so much. It's a good stash. Oh my god, thank you so much. Someone said something really sweet. Bet my fortune. Thank you for the sub. Someone else subbed. Mr. Habibi with the regular 1-tier sub. I really appreciate that. Did anyone else? Nope. 5 days ago someone did. Down bad merch. Yes, communication is key. Yes, someone said something really sweet a little while ago, and I wanted to reply to it. Hey, Father Tuck, this is the first time I've been on the stream. My fiance has been following you on TikTok and YouTube for a while, so I wanted to come hang out and interact with a fellow streamer. Ooh woo. Hi, Stray Dalmatian. That's a sick name. Welcome. I'm glad your girlfriend enjoys me. Hopefully you enjoy me half as much. Tucker, if that call or any of my other calls are TikTok worthy, I would appreciate if they didn't get posted. Onion, don't even fucking worry about it. To the editors who have been helping me out, if you post your thing, don't post it. You got it, Onion. I know that's a super sensitive topic. I would never post that. No, Gumbone was in here first. Gumbone, how you doing? Gumbone?
Oh, hi. I didn't even realize I was in the call.
You're good. What can I do for you, bud?
Okay, so this is probably going to be a short one, and this story just baffles me. I don't know why this happened at all. And okay, so I don't even know why I remember this because this was probably like 7 years ago, but there was one day I was in 2nd grade, and I was on my normal 2nd grade stuff, like
eating crayons and shit.
Yeah, eating glue, drinking I don't know. Anyways, I got to school, I got in my class, right, and it started like a normal day, and there was this one girl that sat next to me. That was she started she started staring at me, and I was like, I looked back, I was like, what? And she kept just like making comments about how much she loved me, and I was like, I was in 2nd grade, I wasn't like, I was confused as to what was going on, and then so. She keeps doing this crap all day, and so I keep turning to my buddy, like whispering to him, like, I don't know what to do. What's happening? Why does she keep doing this stuff?
Right.
And so it goes like the whole day. She just keeps like tapping. She keeps like tapping my shoulder to get my attention, to get me to look at her, and like, it was so weird to me. And I'm in lunch and I'm like talking about this, and my friends are like, I don't know what's going on, man. I think you're just gonna have to deal with this. And so I was just like freaking out because I was in like 2nd grade. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I didn't even understand like the concept of even dating at that point. And so we get to like the end of the day, and this girl, she comes up to me in the hallway and she says. She's walking with this one kid. He's really short. I remember this very vividly. He was just like sitting there, like happily going along with this because he was in 2nd grade. Like he doesn't know any better.
Right.
And she says, "Oh, sorry. I don't like you anymore because actually I forgot I have a boyfriend."
Wait, hold on. So she walked up to you with this dipshit and said, I don't like you, Gumbone. I don't like you anymore. I have a boyfriend.
Yes, it didn't make any sense. Like, and then, like she acted like I was like madly in love with her all day, and I got to the point where like by like the latter half of the day, I was just telling her like, please stop. This is weirding me out, and she was not listening.
I children are fucking scary, dude. Like that is weird. That is oh my god. Oh, she obviously it was more about the kid she was talking to than you. I think she was trying to make him jealous or some shit, but you know, at that age I have no clue what she was attempting to do. That's
Yeah,
something
me
that'll stick
neither.
with you for a long time. You want to hear a fucked up story from my 4th grade?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
It just reminded me of this. So I went to a Catholic school, right? And guys wore ties and girls wore skirts. And
Yeah.
I went to school in 4th grade and I had eczema. I didn't know it at the time. I didn't bring it up to anyone, and I went to college and I got it again, and then we found out what it was. But that day, on the back of my calf, I had like a crazy eczema rash. But I didn't want the other kids to find out because I didn't know what they call it, cooties or whatever the fuck. So I kept fake dropping my pencil in class and bending down and then just scratching the shit out of it. But while I was doing that, my head was under my desk, like looking back. So I was doing that, and then like I dropped it again, and then in the middle of the class, teacher guy's like, Lindgren, in the hall, now! And I was like, oh, God, what the fuck? Okay. So I go out there, and it wasn't like my calf. It was like behind my shorts, like it was upper thigh. And I fucking went out to the hall, and there was a girl sitting out there, bless her heart. Her name was Izzy. And she looked so upset, and I was like, oh, God. And then the teacher, Mrs. Fecto, was like, so I guess we have a little peeping Tom in the classroom. And I was like,
What?
what? I didn't even know what that meant. And I was like, who is it? We have one kid named Tom in the class. She was like, you are all class. I watched you look up the girls' skirts. And I was like, no. Like I wasn't even like I didn't even know. I wouldn't even do that. And then like I had to like. She was like, Izzy noticed it, and then all the girls started noticing it. And she was like, this poor girl. She was like, this Izzy girl, she was brave enough to bring it up to me, and you need to apologize to her. I've already called your mother. And I was like, no. And then I had to, in the middle of the hallway, show my like bare ass and upper thigh to my teacher to explain to her that I had a rash, that I was itching. So it didn't even get better from there because it was in front of Izzy, who was still there. And I was like, no, it's my ass that's itchy. And then, like, I had to call my mom back, though. I came back to class. Everyone knew I had an itchy ass, and I was a pervert. Like, it was the fucking worst day of my life. But, you know, at least I didn't have some kind of weird Victorian romance thing going on behind me. So, I don't know. I just thought I'd bring up that story. But good,
That is insane. I can't.
good story as well, Gumbone. I just wanted to I didn't want to top you, but in terms of childhood memories,
Yeah.
you really poked that bear loose. So.
Yeah, no, in 4th grade. Like I don't even know how you get those ideas in your head, and like when you're like what, like 9?
Yeah, they must see something on TV or whatever the fuck, but you know, we're all the product of our childhood, and luckily we made it out alive. Bless your heart, son.
All right, see ya. Have a good day.
You too. That shit fucking sucked. I forgot that happened. Gaslighting too close to the sun. Viola, you've been in here for a hot minute. Hi, Viola.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Where are you from?
I'm from Kosovo.
Say that again.
I'm from Kosovo.
That's a country.
It is. It's like a small country.
Okay. Where on the map would that be? In the middle?
It's Southeast Europe.
Okay. All right. Got it. What can I do for you?
Okay, so like I just wanted to tell a story, maybe like lighten up someone's day because it definitely did not lighten up mine.
Okay.
So like I've been friends with a guy for like a couple of weeks, and like we didn't really text much. Like we texted at the beginning, but then just kind of fell down.
Right.
And for context, I spend every summer at my grandma's house because she comes here from Switzerland. And I don't want to leave her alone in a big house, and I have fun here. And so, like, one night I was going to the store, and I see this dude in this bicycle, and he was, like, staring at me. And, like, I just ignore it because I live in his kitchen neighborhood. And then I come home, and the guy that I mentioned earlier, like, texted me, and he was like, oh my god, I saw you. Turns out he was the guy that was staring at me.
Wow. Okay.
And I was like, and he's like asking me like, oh, what are you doing here? I thought you lived in another part of the city. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here like staying with my grandma. I've been here the whole summer. He's like, why didn't you tell me? And I'm like, well, we didn't really text much. And so like I see him a couple of times. I say hello from the window, like I wave at him. Like it all goes good. We start talking again. And then one night he texts me, and let's just say like my mom's name is Susie, right?
Right.
And he's like, hey, Susie's daughter. And I'm shocked. Like, how did he get that information? And turns out his sister like knew my mom. Like, so like I'm fucked at this point, right? I have strict parents, right?
Right.
And I'm hoping like they won't snitch or anything. And like we start flirting, but like I don't date, I'm young.
Right.
And I have strict parents, as I mentioned. And one night we were talking, he's like, oh, are you related to John? And I'm like, yeah, that's my mom's uncle. And he goes, oh wow, he's my mom's cousin. And I start doing some math in my head, right? So like that meant my grandpa is also his mom's cousin. And that means we're distant cousins. I've been literally flirting with my cousin this whole time.
Listen, okay. So this isn't the first time I've heard this kind of story.
This
Luckily...
is the first time it has happened to me too.
This isn't the first time?
It is not! And it's always my mom's side of family.
How many times has this happened?
3 times!
That's... okay, 3 times a pattern. What is happening?
Dude, I don't know. One time, like, my mom told me. The second time, I find out from this dude Instagram story. The third time is this.
Girl, how big's your family?
Dude, I never knew. So, like, my mom doesn't talk with one of her uncles. So, like, that's a big part of the family gone. And he's related to that big part of the family gone. And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. And here's the crazy part, right?
There's a crazy part? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is not the
craziest part of the story. And I'm like, dude, we're cousins. He's like, no, we're not. And I have to explain it to him how we're cousins. And he's like, oh, we're distant cousins. That doesn't mean anything. Dude, I was dying.
He tried to plow through the fact that you were cousins. That was his game plan?
Yes. Dude, and like, I was about to block him. Then I remembered the family part. Dude, I will be fucked because I know he will snitch. I know. So, like, I cannot block him. I just have to literally suffer through this moment until we fall again and not talk.
Girl, you're in trouble. Oh my fucking god. How old are you?
I'm 15.
Oh my god, you've lived such a life already up to this point. Good golly. That's...
I know, dude. Oh my god. Like,
how big is your town? Like, how you keep running into these people?
Dude, I don't know. Like, it has like 50,000 like people, I think.
That is. I mean, you know, similarities.
The second time I found out about one of the cousins, like, he posted his dead grandpa on his story, and I've heard my grandma talk about this person a lot. And I'm like, hey, are you related to this person? I asked my grandma, right? And she's like, yeah. And that's when I find out we're cousins.
Oh my god! Listen, what I want you to do is once you turn 18 and you can go to college, I need you to travel. I need you to get away from the Hills Have Eyes town that you live in, where everyone's trying to bang their cousins. Okay?
Yeah, that's for sure. I was already joking with my sister that I'm gonna move to the USA, like, at the other part of the world,
just to get away.
So I never have to experience.
Well, with your luck,
again.
Your cousin's gonna be walking around New York City or something, and you're gonna get tied down.
No,
again.
I have cousins in the USA. I just remembered.
Go to Canada. Canada's fine. Canada's fun.
Okay, yeah. That's a solid plan.
Go to Canada. All right.
Yeah.
Viola, bless your heart. I wish you the best of luck. Good golly.
Thank you. I wish you too. Bye.
Bye. Oh my god. She did say it was going to be a story. Hi, Aiden.
Yo, what's up, Father?
What up, boy? What are we doing?
So, I have a question for you, Father.
Yes.
Do you remember when we met?
When we met?
Yes, the first time I called them.
I mean, I don't remember it exactly. I do remember the story about the brownies.
That was a little bit later, but regardless. So, first time I met you, I was like very self-conscious. I had zero confidence, all that, like dude, I was slouching into the ground, only wearing hoodies. I was embarrassed about everything, dude. And slowly, like, it got better. And from your words, I went from a dude who would barely wear t-shirts in like, for the Canadians and the Europeans, like 40-degree weather, which is like 100 degrees American, I think. So I'd be wearing hoodies in this hot weather. But then, through what you said to me, I went and I've been wearing, what's it called, tank tops.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let's go. So, dude, this is more of an announcement because I just want to say how thankful to you I am, Father. Like, I've been seeing myself and you grow so much, and I have to tell you, I'm so proud of you, Father.
Thank you, my
I remember when, dude, I just want to tell you something.
Yeah.
Your mustache doesn't look like two rats. It looks like
does.
two capybaras.
It's capybaras.
Two capybaras.
That's what
capybaras.
I want to tell people that because they're fat. Rats aren't as fat as my. I'll zoom in because let me see, my mustache. See, like the capybaras are, first of all, they're fuzzier, but they have little bellies, and so does my mustache. It has like a little belly on each side, and that's what capybaras have. And they also have little fat, flat faces. So I'm 100% on the same page as you, Aiden. I think that I have capybaras kissing. It's not rats, but regardless, I hid the wheel behind me. Anyways, continue.
Exactly. So, dude, you've grown so much. Like, I remember when, like, the very beginning, when, like, everything was dead. You only had people in your Twitch chat. The Discord was, like, completely, like, no one was talking. Like, once a day, you'd see, like, one message. Then just growing. Also, Father, I want to mention something.
Yes.
You always, like, undermine yourself as your thing. I remember you said you were, like, an 8 out of 10, right?
I said 6.5, but yeah.
6.5. Dude, you are a solid 8.5. Like, I don't understand what people don't get about this. Dude, your personality is amazing. You have a good jawline, your facial hair is beautiful, and your voice is godly, dude. Don't undermine yourself like that.
Okay.
Like, you are an amazing dude.
I'll take that. I appreciate that. But I have some discrepancies with what you said. Because, one, my jawline is because I have a beard, and those two things go together. But if I didn't have this jawline, I would look like I sold hot dogs at the park. I have a Polish jawline where it's kind of puffy, and then I have a mustache on top of that. It's not a good look. But whatever, I'll take that. And also my voice? You think my voice is good?
Dude, I am fucking 6'4", and my voice sounds like my prepubescent girl. My voice is high, bro. It's high.
My voice isn't
so, like,
deep.
Dude, my voice is so high. People literally like go up to me and they're like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And then they expect me to be like, "Yo, what's up?" But then my voice is this high, just out of nowhere.
But how old are you?
And they're like, "Wow, I'm 16, dog." Actually, I'm about to say 17 in like half a month.
You got time. I have a friend who hit puberty.
that.
Well, not hit puberty, but finished up puberty when he was 23. Like, his voice dropped like 7 octaves. He was a little, we call him Bird Boy because he was like a little, he looked like he had like a little head and like a little neck, and he was big, but he wasn't growing. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have man weight yet.
I know exactly what you mean.
And we called him Little
I know
Bird
exactly
because like every time he wore clothes, he looked like he was wearing like his father's sweater, like in the middle, like when you come out, you're a little kid and you wear your father's dress-up clothes. And he had a really high voice. And then I saw him, like, we grew apart, and then I saw him in my hometown. I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "How you doing?" And I was like, "Oh my god! Like, what the fuck happened?" So, you know, you still have some time, but also, my voice, when I first started working for this company, this is a story I always tell. They reached out to me. They said, "We want you to be the host of Down Bad Patrol," and look where we are now. But in the meeting, I had no idea what they were talking about. My first discussion with my boss, at the end of it, he says, "Hey, do you like animation?" And I'm a slut for animation. And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And he's like, "Have you ever thought about doing voice acting?" And I was like,
You would be such a good voice actor.
I said, "I would love to. I haven't put any effort in." He's like, "Good. Your voice is low but squeaky, and that's an interesting quality." And I was like, that is so underhanded. Like, I don't know what that means, but he's true, because I go up here, and then I have, I get low and talk normal, but it's something I think about all the time. Like, it's like a squeak toy with a little bit too much bass is what my voice is. Regardless.
It's nice and playful. Okay.
Thank you,
good.
Aiden.
It's good.
I appreciate it.
So, here's the thing. Here we come to the both sad and happy news now.
Okay.
So, I will not be back in a long, long time, dude.
Why is that?
So, I've decided that as a pledge to me and to you, that I am not going to return unless one of two conditions have been met.
Okay.
First one, I get a girlfriend. Because the advice you've given me, I can talk to like girls on the street now. I actually did that last week. I was in Wonderland and I was like, "Oh, you're looking pretty nice." I rizzed my way up there, you know. I
Okay.
didn't get her number, but she gave me her Insta, and like she fucking left me on red. But aside, I still got there.
Okay, good. And then what's number 2?
And the second one is when I lose 70 pounds. I've been getting my shit together recently. I bought my food scale. I bought like everything towards it, and I've been like, I have to lose weight. One of the biggest things that are holding me back is losing weight. I haven't told anyone this, but because now I'm confident enough, I am 270 pounds, 6'4", and I have a full beard at 16. That is disgusting. I have to fix that.
What? First of all, the full beard is not disgusting, and second of all, the weight is not terrible. So have you found out what your target weight would be with a doctor?
A target weight? I have no clue. The doctor just comes in and tells me, "You're fat as fuck, bro. You gotta lose weight." I'm
saying,
trying.
in terms of losing weight, that's fine if doctor wants you to do that, but just make sure you don't overdo it. I don't want you to lose 70 pounds when you shouldn't be losing 70 pounds. Because everybody's different. Like there's always goals.
That's true.
Like with me, like my healthy weight, which is ridiculous, but the doctor told me anywhere between 135 and 145 is where I should be, and I'm at 160 right now. I'm a little bit of a pudge.
I can curl you.
I'm sure you could. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, like, I could have overdone it. I couldn't have because I'm lazy. But, like, I could get down to 120 and I would still be technically healthy, but not me personally. It's
not healthy.
That's not where I should be. So talk to a doctor before you go way too fucking hard.
Absolutely.
Get on it. Like, start doing it. I don't want you to lose motivation, but just don't be a fucking idiot about it. Don't starve yourself and don't not drink water. Like, do it smart.
No, absolutely not. I have a food scale. I know all these, like, I know how to lose weight. Effectively, I have the same knowledge as like a trainer.
Okay.
I finally hit 300 on bench because of you again. I was very happy about that. I couldn't hit 350 and I failed that, but I did hit 300.
More than most.
So that was for you. And I want to say I'm so sorry about all the late night DMs, dude. I'm so sorry.
On what?
Like,
Where are you DMing me?
Remember last night I was DMing you. I DM'd you and I was like, "Yo, dog, it's 4 a.m. I just drink."
Oh, that was you. Yes.
I drank 1.5 gallons of liquor.
And you said how special I was for you.
Yeah, how special you were. I just want to say I'm sorry about that. That was me trying to get drunk. I don't get drunk, bro.
Because you're a fucking tank.
Dude, I drink a gallon
You
and
shouldn't
a half,
be drinking.
40%.
You shouldn't be
liquor.
drinking, dipshit.
I'm just trying to say I like my third time drinking, like ever.
Well,
I just wanted to see my tolerance, you know?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You could have fucking died. Don't be an idiot. Fine.
Regardless,
I'm glad you're doing better. Lose the weight, be smart about it, and use this confidence. It's always, doesn't matter if you're fucking Brad Pitt or me, it's hard to get a girl. So don't give up. Don't get gun shy. Just fucking keep working through it. All right, my guy?
Final goodbyes. Father, I love you. Everyone in the stream, I hope you get the person you love. You're all amazing people. And I hope you all do the best. Father, I love you. Let me give you a kiss. Mwah.
Mwah.
Goodbye, my love.
Goodbye, son. Bless your heart.
Mwah, mwah.
I didn't kiss a 16-year-old. That's not what just happened. It was virtual and it was cheeks. Kiss, kiss. All right? Golly. All right. Cracked Out Kermit. Cracked Out Kermit, how you doing? Kermit the Frog here.
Hey, father.
Hey, bud. You talking through a Nokia?
I'm in my car right now, actually. So yeah, that'll definitely do that. But my name's Malik. Actually, I called in a few weeks ago.
I remember you because I had a kid on my lacrosse team named Malik. That's why I remember you. Go ahead. Yeah.
That's what you said. All right. No, I'm just calling to check in because you're the man, and everybody on stream, everybody who calls in, they just need to listen to you because I didn't have problems with like the girls and stuff. Like, I'm not being cocky. I like learned on my own through that, and then what you say is kind of what I do. So like, yes, but you told me focus on myself. My friends, quote unquote, are nerds and just do me, and that's what I did, and I'm happy, and I'm going to college in like 2 weeks. So, or actually, it's like next week. So I just wanted to call man himself, and yeah, good vibes.
Fuck yeah, bro. I fucking love to hear that. College is going to be fun for you, especially with the confidence you're going in with. Dog, just Are you going to the dorms first year, right?
Yeah, I'm living in the dorms.
You want some first week advice?
Yes.
Don't close your door. Leave the door open. Make popcorn, because people will just walk into your room if they smell popcorn. I don't know, in terms of drinking, like, I went to college and I had even though you're 18, people drink in college. I had like a secret 12-pack in my fridge. I don't know how hard they're going to grade you. Like, my school was pretty hard about it, but I was just like, hey, like, I have a couple beers. Let's all hang out. And my room became a room where people would congregate. And that's how I made my friends first year. So always leave your door open. Always have an opportunity. And go and fucking, when people start moving in, go and help them move. Go be like, let me get that for you. Just be a nice guy, because that... Regardless, even if they, you're not going to mesh well with everyone, but at the end of the day, like, oh, that could help me move. Like, let's invite him out if we're going to go out. Like, people are going to be friendly. Just make sure you take the first step.
That's a bet.
All right, my guy.
Thank you, Father. I'm excited. Thank you, Father. Everybody just listen to Father Tucker. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. You have a great day, Father. I know you're a busy man.
No problem, cracked out Kermit. Good one, Malik. Have a good night.
You too, Father. You too.
That kid was hype. I hope he actually wasn't cracked out. There's no such thing as a horny jail in college, FYI. Yes, there is, huge baby. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. It's called regular jail, and it's for sex crimes. Big boy Will. With your anime profile picture. I got a sneeze coming. Thanks for the kiss, Father Tugg. See, let's not get too deep into that, all right?
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm still catching up to the stream. By the way, shout out to the 50 people in the what is it? The waiting room. They are funny as all get out.
Are people talking in the waiting room?
Yes. I think Rowan muted everyone. It was like I turned off the stream and everything just to mess around with them. It is awesome.
My community is fucking nutty bananas. I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty nice, man.
What can I help you with?
Man, right now I'm really confused about this one girl that I talked to like 2 years, like I'm in junior year now. We're going to start school like a week.
High school?
Yes.
Okay.
For junior year, but in sophomore year, I talked to this one girl for like a few weeks right after homecoming. Her girlfriend was involved with not her girlfriend, my bad. Her sister, who's like 2 years older than us, was involved with one of our friends, and that was a huge deal, and it kind of traumatized her because he was really weird about it.
Okay.
In public. Like really weird stuff, man. But so I talked to her for like a while, but then I talked too much, and then she's super antisocial, and she stopped talking to me. So I was fine with that for a while, but
you broke up a little bit. You still there? You there?
Oh, yeah, sorry. My friend called me.
Okay.
My bad.
Just restart what
Can
you
you
were
hear
saying.
me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. So I just started talking to her because a friend mentioned her. And, like, again, and we talked for, like, 10 minutes maybe on Instagram about, like, vacation, summer, whatever. But I can't move the conversation beyond that. Or, like, we talk about colleges or something. So I just drove 22 hours to Pennsylvania, so I have student colleges there. And so we're talking about that. But then after that, I can't figure out how to change the conversation to something else until school starts.
Well, in terms of, like, what is she throwing up? I mean, you can take the reins for a while, but if she's not giving anything, that's kind of annoying, right?
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's a bad sign, but
she's a terrible texter though.
Yeah.
Like but it's like I'm trying to have a conversation. We have a conversation. She'll ask a question. I'll ask a question back and forth.
So
like basic stuff.
What I always say is one of the best ways to get a conversation going is talking about shit you hate, because people find a lot of you make a lot of bonds talking about things you hate, way more than you make bonds about things you like. Like, if you look at any celebrity's Reddit page, this is a great example. Like, you go to Joe Rogan's Reddit page. It is not people who like Joe Rogan. It's every once in a while they'll be like, oh, Joe did something nice today. But the rest of it is people like, Joe's fucking up. Did you hear this new podcast episode? He's a piece of shit. Or if you go to any comedian, like John Mulaney's page, they're kind of talking shit about him. People love to congregate and talk shit about things. So, say you have a teacher that everyone universally hates. You're like, by the way, have you heard about, like, this guy? Like, he fucked me over. Is he doing that to you? And she could talk about that. Or whatever, if you know she likes Game of Thrones. You'd be like, I just finished watching Game of Thrones. Oh my god, that shit's fucking sucked. Like, whatever you gotta do, but if you bring up something you hate and you can both make jokes about it and you bond over that, that's a great way to just like jumpstart a conversation.
Okay. Yeah, people love to hate, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah. So another thing that happened with her was like a while back at like the end of the year, there was a pool party that caused a lot of drama in our huge group of like 15 people.
Right.
Ish. Like one guy hates the other guy, whatever. And like, you already know what I'm talking about, right?
There's just beef in the friend group.
Yeah, just beef, but it's like long term.
Yeah. Well,
whatever, and split a lot of people. And she's in the middle. I'm also in the middle, and I hate talking to the guy who's mad at him or mad at the other guy for no reason.
Right.
Besides, he thinks he said something or whatever, but the other guy's in the Philippines, so he hasn't been talking to anyone.
Yeah.
It's wild. So he's just talking shit a lot. And I talked to her about that, and it was really nice. But like at the party where it started, I know I'm like cutting back a lot, but I just started. I'm like 6'1" ish now. I used to be like 5'8", but now, but I'm still like 120. I was 125 pounds, and now I'm 135.
So you're a little bit of a string bean.
After going to the gym, like I started going to the gym like 4 months ago, and it's been awesome for me.
Good.
But she was talking to her friend at the pool party, and I could overhear it. And I felt really good about myself then because of what she said.
What she said?
She said, like, oh, I didn't know he looked like that.
Word. Hey.
I know. I was hyping myself up and stuff. Like, it was, like, I'm not big, but I'm cut-ish. I'm trying to get there. But, yeah. That's the only good thing that I've felt from her specifically.
Doug, I think you really gotta, especially when the school year starts, because all this friend shit the dust will settle once you get to school, and also when
I really hope so.
It either will settle or it'll split. But friend groups come and go in high school. That's not like whenever if you talk to your parents and they're hanging out with their high school friends, that happens sometimes. Like those are the friends they had at the end. They're not the ones they had since freshman year. Like that's very rare that something will last that long, and that's it happens with like one or two people. But in terms of like the large friend group that you leave school with, it's not the same people you came in with. People, snakes in the grass, all that shit. But in terms of getting her attention, like really kind of lay it on, because if she's physically interested in you, that's 40% of the way there, and then just kind of like fucking flirt with her, see what happens. You have nothing to lose, because plus. If you get all this bullshit in before the friend group fully settles and explodes or separates, you have an out. You can just like not talk to her anymore if it gets really shitty. But where you're at now, take the shot. You got really nothing to lose.
Yeah, thank you, Father.
No problem.
That's very helpful, man.
Get it done, big boy. Will.
I this is my first time like coming to the stream for a full time and actually trying my hand in the waiting room. So thank you, man.
That's insane. You got in.
I'll call you. Yeah, I know. I was so surprised when I got moved in. I'm like, where did everyone go?
Well, call me back if you. I want to hear if you get, rejected.
Yeah, I'll definitely come back and trust me, I won't be anime profile picture anymore. I've been trying to find a better one.
Use mine.
I just changed this a while back.
Also, don't call back unless you make a move on her. That's my thing. I either shoot the shot.
It, yeah.
It could be negative or
right
positive.
Now,
but
she's traveling into. We live in Texas, so one of the big cities there.
Everything's fine.
And she's going to like Tennessee for like the rest of the summer, so like a week. So.
Well, at the end of the day, you have time. Just use it wisely. All right.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk to her friends, which are my friends too. So it's like whatever.
Regardless.
But thank you so much, Father. I'm so happy I got in. I will definitely call in again if something changes.
I'll see you then, big boy. Will, bless your heart.
So, thank you.
Oh, sorry. God damn it. I thought it was over. You're welcome. I didn't mean to cut you off on that. Thank you. Nate.
Hello.
Hello, Nate. What can I do for you?
Hello, Father. So I have a situation. I'm not sure how cut and dry this actually is. I don't know if I'm just overthinking it, but there's this girl that I've known for like probably a year or so. I've just known her from like my classes in school and just shit like that. And then she started working at my job like a couple weeks ago, and pretty much like one of the first days, like I didn't want to waste any time, and I asked her out, but she ended up having a girlfriend because she's bi, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. But after that, she recently broke up with her girlfriend, so I'm not sure if I should ask her out again. When I talked to her, she seemed interested, and she's interested in our conversations. And before she leaves work, she usually leaves before me, and we usually talk for a bit before she leaves. She seems really interested. Whenever I asked her out, she wasn't like rude or anything. She seemed flattered, and she seemed fairly interested. I'm not sure if I should ask her out again. What should I do?
You should slow play it a little bit. I mean, she just got out of a relationship. You don't want to be the rebound. But in terms
Right.
of... So you asked her out once, and she said no because she had a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, it's not like she gave you a full no. And that might have been the situation where she just had a good excuse. But, I think it's definitely worth trying again. But in the meantime, just, like, be there for her,
Yeah.
Be nice to her, do what you've been doing this whole time, and, like, kind of slowly kind of read the room, flirt with her a little bit, say, like, oh my god, like, your hair looks fantastic today, or whatever the fuck. See how she responds, get a little intel, and then make the move. I would say let's wait a month before we really get moving on it.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. One of my friends is actually one of her closer friends, and she's been like doing her best to help me out, even though she's trying not to like sell out her friend. But
yeah, right.
It's more complicated because I work in a restaurant. I'm one of the cooks, and she's one of the waitresses. So it's like I'm very not presentable whenever we talk. So I don't know. I could probably bring that up to her, but I'm not sure how that's going to affect everything. I don't know how much she cares about that.
First of all, being back a house in love with someone in front of house, I'm not saying you're in love, but that's just like such a classic thing. Like the chefs are always pervs to the waitresses, and it's like an inside joke, or always just like, it's just a funny thing. But it's good that you have a little relationship here, but I think you should come off on a day that you're not working and a day she is. You know what I mean? Like come in like a nice little snazzy fit.
That's a good plan.
I like that situation, because every time I see someone coming out of work, especially when you have like a uniform or whatever, and you're like, oh, that's how you dress, or like, oh my god, they're almost unrecognizable. You know what I'm talking about when someone comes off like on an off day to pick up their check or some shit. And you're like, oh damn. So definitely, do that. Stun on them a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Get it done, Nate. Bless your heart. Would you like to ban him? No, absolutely not. I meant to fucking Jesus. I almost banned him. Bro House, how you doing?
Hi, Father.
Hi.
So there's this girl I really like, and we're talking over Snapchat, right? And I'm trying to flirt with her, but like, she keeps leaving me on like delivered or read, and I don't know what to do.
Well, it's not a good sign.
It's not.
I mean, how often is she leaving you undelivered and read? And what are you saying when you get left on read?
I mean, we haven't talked for a few hours, but she normally leaves me undelivered for like an hour or two, and then replies to me.
Okay. You're not giving me a lot here. I mean, in terms of getting something moving, what are you doing to flirt?
I'm like saying like really nice things to her, like that she's beautiful and stuff, right?
And how's she handling that?
She like she just says like thank you and stuff.
No emojis, no hearts, no face snap.
Nothing. No.
Okay. Cut the rope, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't seem great. Gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go for a Hail Mary. That's what
I could.
Hail Marys rarely work, but I'm kind of a proponent of them just because I did it once and it worked out really well for me. It was this girl on Hinge. Turned out to be absolutely batshit crazy, but I was like, I had a really bad conversation with her. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Good. What are you up to? Watching TV. What are you studying? Communications. Okay. And then it was just like 2 months later, I just DM'd her. I'm like, hey, listen, I don't know what the fuck that was all about. You want to just let me take you out? We live relatively close. And she was like, okay. And then we dated for like 6 months. But it might blow up in your face, whatever the fuck. But you might as well try and leave with something. But you have to be direct. You can't be like, hey, so I think you're cute. what do you think about me? Oh, okay. I was just, I thought I would take you out. I don't know if you'd be into. Just say like, hey, could I take you out?
Okay.
Just be direct. And if she says no, whatever.
But
fuck.
So we were just in 7th grade. We're moving on to 8th. I found out a few weeks ago that she liked me, but she doesn't anymore. And then she said like, who knows? So that's what really confused me.
Okay, so fucking just communicate. Why are you wasting your time?
Okay.
Just be like, what do you want to? Do you think I'm cute? Do you want to go out? Because if not, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing this little dance for? At this point, don't waste your time. Your time's valuable. You're a kid. Fucking run with it.
Thank you, Father.
No problem, bro house. Think with your head.
Yes, sir.
All right, Delta.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh my God, this is happening. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
So I don't even really fucking see. I used to be like a nerdy kid, right?
Yeah.
Like I used to like always just be like, the funny haha kid, but like, I don't know, this past year, I've really been focusing on myself and like I've been getting like a lot more like
looks.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like this whole summer, I've just been doing crazy shit, like out of fucking pocket shit. Like,
well, before you don't say some, PG-13. Let's just.
Oh, sorry, PG-13.
Yeah. So you've been slanging it around.
Sneaking around, sneaking out, going to college parties. Like I'm 15, going to whole frat parties.
Okay, all right. Well, Jesus Christ, let's be smart. That's fucking Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
So what's going on right now is what I would explain this as, because I had that experience when I went to college. In terms of when I was 18, I just I had a beard, I was in shape, and I went to an all boys school, wasn't getting looks, went to college. All of a sudden, girls would approach me to talk to me because I thought I was cute. And I was like, I didn't even know how to fucking handle that. I just kind of pretended like I didn't care, and that was attractive, but it was just because I didn't know what to do, like shit like that. But it was, I had the key, and you just got handed the key. And when you have the key, and all of a sudden it's opening all these doors, you go fucking crazy with it, and you start being stupid. But that shit bites you in the ass, okay? So you just got to be aware, all things in moderation. You have a power right now, but if you use it too much, or you use it in stupid ways, then you won't have the power anymore. You'll get a reputation. You'll also, burn out. Some bad shit will happen to you. And your parents will find out whatever the fuck, and then you're back in your room and you're locked in until you're 18. Like, let's be smart about these things. If you use
I'm also going to college next year.
At 16?
Yeah, it's like this thing where my school has that you kind of like you gotta jump through hoops, but like if you make it, then you get to take full college classes. So I don't even have to go to school next year, like high school.
Are you going to like a real college?
Yeah, like I get to go to the university.
Damn, son, get it done. All right. Well,
yeah.
Even that.
That plus, I have like a lot of, I don't even know what to call it, contraband, but I kind of somehow found myself with 2 pounds of gunpowder in my closet.
Why? What? That's like pirate shit. What are you talking about?
Things happen, man.
Gunpowder? Like, you don't even... Are people making bullets near you? Like, what the fuck? Why do you have gunpowder?
Went to a different state for 4th of July. Ended up doing a bunch of fireworks with my cousin. I ended up taking a ton of it home. I don't know what to do with it. It's like a solid 2 pounds.
You should put that... You have a basement?
Yeah, no. I have a garage.
Put it... you gotta put it somewhere where, fires happen,
Dude,
man.
I've literally been trying to find somebody to hold it. I think my friend might be able to hold it, but he's a drug dealer, so I'm not sure about him. But...
Where do you live? What state? What state do you live in?
Minnesota. I live in Minneapolis.
Yeah, okay, motherfucker. The land of lakes. Go throw it in a fucking lake. Get to the middle of it, because that's where it's not gonna hurt anyone.
Dump it in the Mississippi.
Seriously, I'm not kidding. Like, it'll diffuse the situation. Get rid of it. It might, keep it in a bag so it doesn't kill any life, but fucking, I know it's littering, but it's the best case situation.
Probably.
But for right now, you're killing it. Just be aware, like, This power is good. Have fun with it, but just don't be an idiot about it.
It's been fun, but like, you know, I'm thinking shit's might be getting out of hand, you know.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Slow down. You've already, crossed the line, and if you get out scot-free here, it's going to be the story of the generation. So
Really? Honestly.
it's going to be like you had your fun. It's like those
I'm not done with my fun.
Well, don't say that cuz you're going to go to college. But in terms of
Yeah.
the sneaking around bad stupid fun, you're done with that.
But like, you know, my parents mad strict, gang. You know?
You're 15, of course they fucking are. That's it. Their parents should be strict. Absolutely. 15, like, I got caught smoking weed at 15. And it was like the worst fucking thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh yeah, I've definitely done that. Like, but I don't really smoke. I just take edibles because I don't want my parents to smell anything.
Well, back in my day, there wasn't fucking dispensaries. You can just get edibles. Like, I just had to find ditch weed from fucking creepy dealers under a highway pass. But
yeah.
Regardless, just, especially because, like, not to be the old dude who's telling you not to do drugs, but weed definitely is not good for, like, a developing brain, especially at 15. Like, it slows you down. It definitely does. It's been proven to. You got a kind of a bright future ahead of you. And the way I was told about it, and I think I really agree with, like, you see those fucking dudes who go to the packy or go to the liquor store every day, and they get a 6-pack, and they go home, and they drink it, and they watch TV, and they smoke a little
They're
pot.
like backwoods and shit.
Yeah, and like they do that because they started drinking at a certain age, and they're mentally locked into that age. That's what I always see. Like, if you start drinking and smoking at like 17, you're kind of locked in at 17 if you do it enough. So just, be smart about what you're doing. Just I could tell you know what's wrong. It's just it's all things in moderation.
And like I've never like done anything like even like because I was like a big nerd. Like my parents like mad straight. Like even among normal parents, and like ever since like sophomore year, like shit just I've been going to a lot of parties. I lost my virginity like fucking January and shit.
Congratulations, but it's fucking just slow down. That's all I got to tell you. Have your fun, but slow down for right now. Your life's about to explode. You don't want to ruin that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm probably gonna be spending too much time doing like college and shit.
Exactly. And once you're in there, you'll have college is not as hard as they say. You'll have your fun. Just keep it low key. All right, my guy.
Thanks.
No problem. Bless your heart. Gunpowder. You had a fucking 2 pounds of gunpowder. All right, one more. Nerdy Notes. How you doing? You're muted. Nerdy. Come on, man. You're the last call, and I'm going over time for you because you've been sitting in there for a while. No problem, Delta. Nerdy. You unmuted. Come on now. Chirp, chirp. I know you're there. Get the mic in. Don't ruin your one opportunity. This is your moment. If you had one moment. You muted yourself again? What are you doing? His arms are heavy, knees weak. No, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Bomb spaghetti, he's nervous. Nerdy Notes, come on, bro. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd roars so loud. I gotta let you go. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it to the other guy. Sorry, bro. Sorry, dog. Sorry. I can't say your name.
Das Rufken. Dasrufken.
Hi, Das.
By the way, you can call me Das.
Das.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Hello, Father. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
First of all, I would just want to say, long-time supporter of the TikTok and everything. Absolutely love your content.
Appreciate it.
Guess I could just go straight to the problem. So I've had a lot of issues with just overthinking when it comes to like relationships and shit. I've had a string of really bad luck throughout my entire life, like upper 20s and everything. And like I have a problem with just overthinking a whole lot. Managed to sort of score not really a date or anything, like a coworker of mine.
Okay.
We went up to see the Rolling Stones just a couple of days, like a week or so ago, up in Stockholm. I'm Swedish, by the way.
I do so
we
well
went
in the
up.
Nordic region. It's so crazy. Your English is fantastic. You don't even have an accent.
Yeah, no, my mom's Australian, so I was raised with English as my first language.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, went up to see the Rolling Stones. Me and a couple other coworkers. Me and like one of the coworkers ended up being alone for like an entire day. Just strolled around. explored the town, went to a cafe, had some cheesecake, bitched about how bad it was and everything. Both of us have worked in the restaurant industry before, so we know how to make that shit properly and all that.
Right.
Bonded a bit over that, and I guess I started like getting really attracted to her and everything. Asked her out, was it earlier today, to go see a local festival where a high profile DJ, I'm not going to name any names to avoid doxing myself and everything.
Yeah.
High profile DJ is going to be playing and everything, and I'm sort of thinking that I messed it all up. She was down to go. She mentioned that she already planned on bringing a friend over there, to during the day and everything, and invited me along as well. I am just very worried that I jumped the gun, got way too eager, because once I found that out, I asked immediately, like, "Oh, sure, what time are you guys going to be going there?" And obviously, since it's like in a week ahead of time and everything, like,
No, you're over.
she doesn't know. She doesn't know when she's going. She hasn't gotten that far in planning yet.
Yeah, but you're definitely
So
overthinking this, bro. Like, obviously overthinking. I'm glad you called me so I can tell you that. You can continue the story, but at this point, you're 100% overthinking the situation.
Like, we've been vibing a bit at work and everything as well. Like, within a week or something, we became best work friends.
Right.
Like, every single shift, we're always looking forward to when we're working together, because we just got that,
that vibe.
Synergy going,
right,
and that vibe going. But I don't know. I think like she's just so fucking hot, dude.
Dog, listen. You already have a good thing going, and you're overthinking the situation. I love talking to overthinkers because I'm the opposite of an overthinker. I'm a day at a time, and it's two different forms of anxiety. I've talked about this on the show, right? And you're one type, and I'm the other type. Have you heard me talk about this?
I have multiple times.
So it's the people who can't control shit, the people who can't want to control shit. So like I'm happy on a plane because I can't control it and it's out of my I can't get blamed for anything. Meanwhile, people who are like you are overthinkers. They think like I hope that dude up there knows what the fuck he's doing, and they get nervous on planes. So you're in that camp where you kind of one, you're overthinking because you fucking asked her what time she was going, as if that's like a creepy deterrent. Like if she doesn't know, it's like, oh yeah, okay, that's a good point. I'm like whatever. Like do you know what time you're going?
No, not really. I mean, I'm going to go to the festival. It's got like a bunch of food stalls and shit, so I'm going to just explore and wander around the town,
Right. Exactly. But that's, if someone asks you, like I just asked, do you think I'm a creep for asking you what time you're going? Like, it's...
Hell no, but...
It's also a huge festival. It's not like you're going to be like, meet her at the gate, whatever the fuck. Like, you'll
Yeah, true.
You're overthinking the situation. Plus, you already have a good thing going, which is what 90% of men are looking for. It's just one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to slow play it, but, get there at the festival. If she's excited to see you, that's awesome. She's with a friend or whatever the fuck, and she spends extra time with you, that's also a great flag. You gotta play that situation out, kind of really, at that festival, you will figure out what the fuck's going on. And at that point, make your play. But you're way more golden than most people in these situations. You're overthinking. And honestly, I know you're not going to be able to do this, but if you don't think about it until that day, it'll be a lot better, because you're going to go into this with expectations and plans, and none of them are going to work out, but it's still going to be a positive experience. So just fucking go into it like I go into every situation, with fucking whale noise in your head. Whale songs. Just, ooh, ooh, ooh. No plan. Just fucking walk through life. And it's going to be way more beneficial to you, I promise. Because everything besides that's going to be positive. If you have plans and they don't go to plan, you're going to think it's a negative. It's all going to be positive. You just fucking underthink the situation.
And I guess at the end of the day, worst case scenario, we remain work friends. Maybe like we can become friends outside of work as well. That's still awesome.
Yes, but we all want a little something.
That's the
extra.
worst case.
In the words of Mac Miller, having enough ain't enough. No, what is it? Having enough ain't a lot. That's what he said. So, fucking, put the effort in. Don't worry about ruining it if you're really interested in this person, because it's way better to know that you have something than to just wonder the whole time.
All right. Thank you, Father. Thank you so much.
Bless your heart, son.
All right, go get someone who's actually waited a lot longer than me. Jesus Christ.
Well, this is the end of the show.
Okay.
I'm way over time already as it is, but bless your heart.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
All
right. And I got someone to rate already, so I'm going to see you guys on Friday. We're going to rate this guy. He's got great blonde hair. Everyone tell him. I don't know if I've already rated this guy before. I remember rating someone else with great blonde hair. What are you typing out? Help? Help me? Take it easy there, pimp. Everyone be nice to him. We're gonna have a great time with him. He's gonna be a good guy, and I'll see you all on